Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. All India Radio Srinagar welcomes you in its educational broadcast. This is class 7th. Time for your English subject. And I am your teacher, Samiul Haq Wani of Zone Drugmulla, District Kupwara. My dear students, how are you? I hope you are all good. I also hope that you remember the golden principle of this lockdown, that is, stay indoors and study indoors. My dear students, before starting today's lesson, I want you to think about the situations which I am going to discuss with you. For example, if your teacher wants you to talk loud and you prefer to speak in a soft tune, or if your parents want you to help them in their household works and you love to play outside, or if your friends want you to go for an outing and you choose to stay back at home, or if your cousins make a choice of having ice cream and you ask for coffee. In all the above situations, what will be the instant reaction of your teachers, your parents, your friends, and your cousins? I think you need not to guess it. Yes, you are absolutely right. They will be angry and annoyed with you because you are making a choice of all the things which are opposite to their choice. प्यारे बच्चों, अगर आज का लेसन शुरू करने से पहले मैं आपको इन सिचुएशंस के बारे में चाहता हूं कि आप इन सिचुएशंस के बारे में सोचें. अगर आपका उस्ताद चाहता है कि आप ऊंची आवाज़ में बात करें और आप धीमी आवाज़ में बात करते हैं, अगर आपके वालिदैन चाहते हैं कि आप घर के कामकाज में उनका हाथ बटाएं और आप बाहर खेलने को तरजीह देते हैं, या अगर आपके दोस्त चाहते हैं कि सैर व तफरी हो जाए तो आप घर में बैठने को तरजीह देते हैं, या अगर आपके भाई आइसक्रीम खाने को उनका जी करता है और आप कहते हैं कि कॉफ़ी हो जाए, तो इस सूरत हाल में आपके उस्ताद, आपके वालिदैन, आपके दोस्त और आपके भाई, उनका पहला रिएक्शन क्या होगा? यकीनी तौर से वो आपसे गुस्सा हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि आप वो तमाम चीज़ें कर रहे हैं जो उनके मिजाज के मुखालिफ हैं. डू यू नो what we call this person who is doing things in all opposite? Dear students, this person is called a rebel. My dear students, but the question is that being on the opposite side or not doing the things which are being liked by many a people, is it wrong? सवाल ये कि वो चीज़ करना जो बहुत सारे लोग पसंद करते हैं करना, अगर आप वो चीज़ नहीं करते हैं, क्या यह गलत है? क्या मुखालिफ सुन्नत में रहना गलत है? In today's lesson, we shall try to explore this through a poem which has been titled as The Rebel, and down there you will find the name of the poet, which is DJ, and writes, "My dear students, I wish you to open your book to page 58. Have you? I guess you have. Here you'll find a poem titled The Rebel. As I said, the poem has been written by Dance, Joseph, and Wright. My dear students, this poet, DJ and Wright, was born in Britain on 11th March 1920. He is a well-known novelist and a well-known poet. Dance, Joseph, and Wright died on 31st of December 2002. प्यारे बच्चों, आज जो हम पोइम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं, इसका टाइटल है द रेबल. ये पोइम लिखी है DJ एंड राइट्स ने, और DJ एंड राइट्स बरतानिया में पैदा हुए. 11 मार्च 1920 का उनका जन्म हुआ. मशहूर नावलिस्ट हैं, मशहूर शायर हैं, और 31 दिसंबर 2002 को डेंस, जोसेफ एंड राइट्स वफात पा गए. I hope all the students are ready at page 58. Shall we start? Yes, here we go. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel does not say a word. When nobody says a word, when nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates disturbance. When everybody wears the uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for dogs. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for cats. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody says, "Yes, please," the rebel says, "No, thank you." When everybody says, "No, thank you," the rebel says, "Yes, please." It is good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. My dear students, this was the poem which was written by DJ and Wright. And while I was reciting this poem, I hope that you might have comprehended maximum part of this poem, as this is self-explanatory. But to make things more simple, I will try to explain it in more simple words. It says that when everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. You see, when a group of people prefer to have short hair, there's a person who lets his hair grow long, who keeps his hair long. And when the fashion changes and everybody has long hair, there's a person who loves to keep his hair short. That means he's doing the opposite what many people do. In the same way, in a classroom situation, when everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel does not say a word. जब हर एक स्टूडेंट लेसन के दौरान बात करता है, जो रेबल होता है, जो भागी होता है, वो एक भी लफ्ज़ नहीं कहता है, चुपचाप बैठता है. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates disturbance. अब जब कोई बात नहीं करता है, तो रेबल को बात करने की सूझती है. He makes disturbance. He creates disturbance. And when it comes to dress, what he does? When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. जब हर एक यूनिफॉर्म लगाता है, तो रेबल को शानदार कपड़े लगाने की सूझती है. Means he's doing the things opposite. He's doing opposite things. In the same way, when everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, जब हर एक शानदार कपड़ों में, रंग बिरंगे कपड़ों में कपड़े लगाता है, rebel dresses soberly. Soberly here means mild, gentle. And when it comes to pets, what he does? In the company of cat lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for dogs. When people love to tame cats, here's a person who says that we need to tame dogs. And in the same way, in the company of dog lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for cats. And when we have dogs as pets, or we tame dogs, the rebel comes with a new thought that we need to put in a good word for cats. Dear students, what is the meaning of now? You can underline this phrase, put in a good word, means to praise. Put in a good word means to praise. You can underline it. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks the need for rain. And when it comes to sun and rain, what choices the rebel make? When everybody is praising the sun, when everybody says, oh, sun has finally come out after a long rainy season, the rebel says, we need to have rains. And when everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. And after having a hot day out, when everybody says that we need to have the rains, or is greeting the rain, the rebel says that he regrets the absence of sun. He says, where has sun gone? In the same way, when everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads the book. Or when it comes to the professional life, when everybody goes to the meeting, when everybody is called for a meeting, here's a person who stays back at home and reads a book. He's hardly bothered. And when everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, जब हर एक बंदा घर में रहना पसंद करता है, किताब पढ़ना पसंद करता है. Rebel has a new idea, he goes to the meeting. Here, when everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. और जब हर एक बंदा अप्रूवल में सर हिलाता है, when everybody nods his head in approval and says yes please, the rebel shakes his head and says no thank you. And when everybody says no thank you, when everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. And quite contrary, when everybody shakes his head in denial, the rebel gives a nod and says yes please. It's very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. My dear students, this stanza is the crux of this poem. And in this stanza, or around this stanza, the whole poem revolves. This is the central idea of this poem. Here the poet says, it's good that we have rebels. That means poet endorses the thought that it's very good that we have rebels in our society. You may not find it very good to be one. And it says that you may not find it very good to be one. And nobody wants to be a rebel, because ours is a society which has been driven by majority, and we shape our opinion in terms of the opinions of the people who are on the side of the majority. हमारा समाज या हम लोग वो लोग हैं जहाँ पे अक्सरियत बात करती है, हम अक्सरियत के साथ चले जाते हैं. जहाँ पे ज़्यादा लोग बात करते हैं, हम ज़्यादा लोग के साथ चले जाते हैं. और ये कभी नहीं सोचते हैं कि जो लोग कम हैं तादाद में वो सही हो सकते हैं. मिसाल में समझाऊंगा. अगर किसी मसले पे बात हो रही है, if you are talking on an issue and on that issue 70 people say one thing and 30 people say other thing, ये परसेप्शन है हमारा कि 70 लोगों ने जो बात कही वही बात सही होगी. बट दैट्स रॉन्ग. वो 30 लोग भी सही हो सकते हैं जिनकी तादाद हालांकि कम है, लेकिन उनकी बात सही हो सकती है. मीन्स that if you have an issue and on that issue 70 people say one thing and 30 people say other thing, but our perception says that the people who are on the majority of the side, that means who are numbering 70, they are all right, and who are in number 30 or who are in less number, that is who are having a number 30 only, we presume that this will be wrong. But do you think that it goes like this? क्या ये ऐसे ही चलता है? Our society, our common people are driven with this thought. हम तमाम लोग, हमारा समाज इसी तरह चलता है. लेकिन ये कहीं ना कहीं बदलने की बात है. वो किसी शायर ने कहा है कि रुख हवाओं का जिधर है उधर के हम हैं. But we should not be driven by the opinions of the majority. There is a well-known saying in English. It says that if you are on the side of the majority, it's the time to ponder and rethink. My dear students, I wish and want you to write this quote. It says that if you are on the side of the majority, it's the time to ponder and rethink. अगर आप अक्सरियत की तरफ हैं तो आपको सोचने की बहुत ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि अक्सरियत की जहाँ ओपिनियन है वो ओपिनियन एक कॉमन ओपिनियन होती है. और हमारी जो ओपिनियन है, जहाँ पे आप अपोजिट हैं, जहाँ पे आपको रेबल का टाइटल दिया है एंड राइट्स ने, ये टाइटल आपको यूं ही नहीं मिला है. दैट मीन्स यू शुड हैव योर इंडिविजुअल ओपिनियन. एंड when you are having an individual opinion, जब आपकी एक अपनी एक ओपिनियन हो किसी चीज़ को लेकर, तो आप में वो पोटेंशियल होना चाहिए. यू शुड हैव दैट पोटेंशियल टू मेक योर पॉइंट अंडरस्टैंड. आप अपना वो पॉइंट अंडरस्टैंड कराएं लोगों को. You should have that much of guts that if you are opposing a point, if you are standing in opposite direction to a thought, that means you should certainly have that much of a tendency to prove your point, that if I am saying this thing, that means I am correct. And you should have that potential to make your point explain to the people who are on the side of the majority. हमारे समाज में क्या देखा गया है, that जहाँ पर ज़्यादा लोगों की तादाद होती है, हम मान के चलते हैं कि ये सही बात है, यही इन्हीं लोगों की सही बात होती है, और जो कम तादाद है उसे हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं. In our society, the tragedy is that we consider opinions, we always consider opinions on the basis of majority rule. Here in this lesson, you saw that when the people had long hairs, the person came up with short hair. That means he had his own individual style. And when people had short hair, the rebel came up with long hair. In the school, when everybody was making a fuss in the class, the rebel used to stay calm, very calm. That means he had his individuality. तो ये चीज़ आपको कंसिडर करनी है. और आज के बाद जब आप कहीं पे भी ऐसे मामले में आओगे, whenever you will be caught in a situation where you need to express your opinion, do not go with the majority. I do not say that majority is always wrong. I am saying that you need to have your own individual point. You need to express your individuality. That's very important. And when you are expressing your individuality, your opinions are shaped and framed as per your thought and as per your mind. And that is very important, to shape your opinions as per your own thought and as per your own mind. Dear students, while I was going through the content of this poem, I found it, I got a sort of a imbalance in this poem, because in your textbooks, the stanza which I recited here, when everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks the need for the rain. This stanza is missing from your textbook. And if this stanza is taken away from this poem is a sort of an imbalance. And I do not know why this line has not been put in there, but this might be some typing error. And if my voice is reaching to the authorities at State Board of School Education or any other stakeholders who are concerned with the typing and printing of books, I guess this line is to be put there. And the line is that when everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks the need for the rain. You can Google it out, and then you can go for the complete poem. Because while I was reciting this poem for 2, 3, 4 recitations, when I made through this poem, I found that the stanza is missing, and this missing stanza has created a sort of an imbalance in this poem. So I request the authorities to put in this stanza to make this poem more balanced. And I guess this is it with this poem. But before concluding, it's obligatory for me to go with the textual questions which have been given in this poem. And I hope you are all ready with your pen, pencil, and notebook. Are you? Yes, that's like good students. Get ready with your notebook and pencil, and we'll go through the questions of this poem. First question is, if someone does not wear a uniform to school, What do you think the teacher will say to him? I think this is a very easy question for you students because you might have experienced this thing many a times. And the answer is the teacher will be angry with the student and he will be punished. Question number 2 is, when everybody wants a clear sky, what does the rebel want? I guess this is yet another very simple question. Write down the answer, my dear students. When everybody wants a clear sky, the rebel wants rain. Question number 3 is, if the rebel has a cat for a pet, what is everyone else likely to have? Very easy question. Yes, you are right, my dear students. Write down the answer. Very good. Everyone is likely to have dogs. Question number 4 is, why is it good to have rebels? This is a sort of a tough question for you, but not that much a tough. It is good to have rebels because majority always cannot be right. Now the last question. Why is it not good to be a rebel? Another very important question. My dear students, write down the answer. It is not good to be a rebel because your opinion is not considered always, although it may be effective. These were the questions which were given in your textbook. I tried on my part to deliver whatever I could understand from this poem, and I hope you might have enjoyed it. I wish you the best of everything. Stay happy, stay indoors, study indoors. Goodbye till the next lesson.